Located at the north by the main island of Cebu, Lapu-Lapu City is a bustling, highly urbanized, historic resort city in the Philippines. Lapu-Lapu City is famously known for the Battle of Mactan, where Datu Lapu-Lapu, the island chieftain, led the victory against the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. The town of Opon was founded by the Augustinian friars in 1730. In 1961, the town of Opon became a city and was renamed Lapu-Lapu City after the brave island chieftain's name, Datu Lapu-Lapu. Maayong adlaw! Welcome to the IRONMAN 70.3 Lapu-Lapu Cebu, presented by Mega World, the Mactan Newtown Athlete Race Briefing. All athletes are required to read and know the rules and schedule of the race. You may go online at www.ironman.com/im703-Cebu-Philippines to download the Athlete Information Guide. Athlete check-in schedule: April 18, Thursday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. April 19, Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on April 20, Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Bike mechanics are available during the athlete check-in and are located at the Savoy Mactan Hotel. Note that this is a paid service. Bike check-in is on Saturday, April 21 from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. There will be transition tours starting at 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. On Sunday, April 21, transition will open at 4:30 a.m. and will close at 6 a.m. and it is at the Mactan Newtown. The race will start 6:20 a.m. for pro male, 6:22 a.m. for pro female, and at 6:30 a.m. for the age group rolling start. The expected air temperature is 33 degrees Celsius. The expected water temperature is 29 degrees Celsius and will be a non-wetsuit swim. The expected water condition is calm. Wind is east-northeast 13 kilometers an hour with wind gust at 26 kilometers an hour. The awards presentation is at 4 o'clock at the Ironman Expo area, the Mactan Newtown, and will be followed by the 2024 VinFast Ironman 70.3 World Championship Roll-Down Ceremony at 5 p.m. Make sure to check the items included in your race kit. These are the following: race bib, swim cap, gear bags, street gear bag, bike and helmet stickers, race number tattoo, place on the right bicep, and wristband. Please make sure that you always wear your wristbands. Your wristband is your form of identification and access in the main race areas. You will need to claim your timing chip when you check in your bike, just before you exit transition. On race day, please make sure you wear your timing chip on your left ankle. If you lose your timing chip during the race, please inform the staff at transition or at the swim start so that our timing team can replace your chip. To those participants who suddenly won't be able to race or decided not to race on Sunday, you must return your timing chip at the race information booth located at the expo area, or you may hand it over to our timing team or to our race officials at the transition area. Designated parking areas are inside the Mactan Newtown property and at the Seagrove Punta Engaño from April 18 to 21. Further details can be found on the website and in the AIG. There will be no official swim practice before race day. The Mactan Newtown Beach is a private beach but will be closed for access. The surrounding areas at the Mactan Newtown Beach is a public area. Athletes can swim at their own risk before race day. No swim warm-up on race morning. Please take note that there will be no lane lines along the swim course. Directional and sighting buoys will be available on the course and are set up 100 meters apart. Yellow buoys for outbound, orange buoys for inbound, red buoys for turning. There will be resting rafts and other watercraft available on course if you need to rest during the swim. Bike check-in is on Saturday, April 20 from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Located beside the Ironman Expo area. Make sure you queue based on the last number of your race bib. Below is the schedule: 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. athlete numbers ending in 1 and 2. 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. athlete numbers ending in 3 and 4. 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. athlete numbers ending in 5 and 6. 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. athlete numbers ending in 7 and 8. 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. athlete numbers ending in 9 and 0. Only bikes are required at the bike check-in on Saturday. No bike check-in on race morning. Helmet check, gear bags, and street gear bag drop is on race morning when transition is open from 4:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. For relay teams, all relay members must be present and together during the athlete check-in to pick up their assigned race packets. Relay members cannot pick up a race packet for their teammates and will not be able to check in if a relay team member is missing. All relay members must have a photo ID. At check-in, all team members will be required to sign their own individual waivers. No waiver, no race. A relay team will be assigned one bib number. Please note the team differences. Race bib number worn by the runner. Athlete wristband. Each team member will receive their own wristband. Street gear bag. Each team member will receive their own bag. Timing chips will be picked up at bike check-in. There will only be one timing chip per team. Relay teams will need to exchange their timing chip at the relay tent in transition. On race morning, make sure to bring all the items you will need for the race. These are timing chip, swim cap, helmet, bike shoes, bike pump. Make sure your pump is labeled with the sticker included in your kit. Leave your bike pumps at the bike pump drop-off near the bike checkout tents. Bike gear bag, blue bag. Street gear bag, black bag. Drop your street gear bag as you exit transition and head to the swim corral. Race bib with safety pins or race belt. Nutrition, hydration, cap and sunglasses. Bike mechanics will be located at the bike mechanics tent inside transition. Please make sure you go to them if you need their services. Only basic services will be available. Remember to follow the prescribed course. It is the athlete's responsibility to know the course. Athletes must cover the prescribed course in its entirety. Failure to do so will result in disqualification. If an athlete must exit the course, he or she shall re-enter the course at the same point of departure before continuing. Swim. The 1.9-kilometer single-loop clockwise swim course will start and end at the Mactan Newtown Beach. It begins with a 100-meter swim and make a left for 775 meters. Then make a right for 50 meters, then take another right for 825 meters and a final right for 150 meters leading to the beach and the end of the swim. All turning buoys will be red. The first you keep on your left shoulder. All the others will be on your right shoulder. There will be no swim practice before race day and no swim warm-up on race morning. The timing mat is located under the start arch. Your time will start the moment you cross the timing mat. Participants will be released by rolling start. 6 participants per 5 seconds. Pro swim starts at 6:20 a.m. Female pro swim start at 6:22 a.m. Age group rolling start will be from 6:30 a.m. Here are the following swim zones. Swim Zone 1, 30 minutes and below, blue swim cap. Swim Zone 2, 31 to 35 minutes, pink swim cap. Swim Zone 3, 36 to 40 minutes, purple swim cap. Swim Zone 4, 41 to 45 minutes, yellow swim cap. Swim Zone 5, 46 minutes and above, neon green swim cap. First-time participants or those who might need special attention during the swim, please make sure you wear a white swim cap. Please ask your corral marshal for a white swim cap. This is on a first-come, first-served basis. Swimwear must not cover the neck, go past the elbow, or extend past the knees. Sleeves can be worn but cannot extend past the elbow. Swimwear may contain a zipper. A race kit may be worn underneath the swimwear if it does not extend past the elbow or below the knees. illegal swimwear will result in disqualification. There is one aid station available at the swim exit. Swim cutoff is 70 minutes after the last athlete crosses the start line at the rolling start. Please take note that relay cyclists and runners will still be allowed to race if the swimmer is cut off or DNF. The transition team will advise the team member in transition when they are allowed to enter the course. The team results will be shown as a DNF. Bike. The 90-kilometer 3-loop bike course starts at the Mactan New Town. Participants will head towards Mactan New Town Boulevard and make a right to ML Quezon National Highway. The course takes participants to the southern part of Lapu-Lapu City and enter the municipality of Cordova. The course takes a right at the Gabi Pilipog Circumferential Road and exits to CC Lex Bridge. CC Lex has a total elevation gain of 632 meters, elevation loss 665 meters. Maximum slope on the bridge is 6.6 to 7%. Concrete and asphalt roads in the first 10 kilometers. Entering the bridge, smooth concrete roads. The road will be fully closed to traffic, but be vigilant as there are a lot of spectators on the bike course. Participants exit the bridge at Cebu City and make the first turnaround at South Road Properties or SRP at kilometer 24. Participants head back to CC Lex and head to turnaround 2 at kilometer 34. And head back to SRP for the second loop, making the turnaround at kilometer 45. And head back to CC Lex for the next turnaround at kilometer 55. For the final loop, participants head to SRP, turnaround at kilometer 66, and head back to CC Lex and exit at kilometer 77. Heading back to transition, participants will make a right at Angasil Road, heading to Mactan New Town. Bike mechanics are available at turnaround 1 and turnaround 2. There will be a roving mechanic within the first 10 kilometers of the course. Make sure you ask a bike marshal if you need assistance. This is on a first-come, first-served basis. Expect wait times. There are 3 aid stations within the bike course. These are located at the turnaround points and the last 13 kilometers of the bike course. Bike Aid Station 1, kilometer 14, 34, 55. Bike Aid Station 2, kilometer 24, 45, 66. Bike Aid Station 3, kilometer 77. The following are available at the aid stations. Light water in sports bottles. Hype Pro in bike bottles. Goo Gels, Tri-Berry Flavor Caffeinated, are available at turnaround 1. Portable toilets are available at aid stations 2 and 3. Trash zones is 30 meters before and 30 meters after the aid station. These will be clearly marked with signages. Please slow down and stay on the right side when approaching the aid station. To those who will not collect from the aid station, please keep left. There are designated trash zones within the bike aid stations. Please make sure you dispose at these areas only. Please do not litter. Follow race marshals and directional signs for guidance and safety on the course. Bike gear checkout schedule. April 21, Sunday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. All unclaimed bikes will be left at the transition area. Organizers will not be liable for any unclaimed bikes. The IRONMAN 70.3 Lapu-Lapu Cebu is a non-drafting race. Strict and knowledgeable bike drafting officials will penalize you for drafting. So, make sure you follow the instructions if you are told to stop by a bike marshal. Please take note of the IRONMAN drafting rules. Maintain a drafting distance of 12 meters. Riders must complete a pass within 25 seconds and should pass on the left side. It is the rider's responsibility to drop back the 12 meters out of the draft zone for the athlete in front of you and avoid a penalty. Riders passing on the right will receive an illegal pass penalty. Drafting penalty is 5 minutes for each penalty. The penalty tent is located near Sebastian Hotel on Mactan Circumferential Road before turning right onto Angasil Barangay Road, which is 1 kilometer before transition. If you do receive a penalty from the race referees or race officials, they will show you a blue, yellow, or red card. The official will tell you to stop at the penalty tent and will note your race number and other information. These are the official penalty cards. Blue is for drafting and intentional littering. Penalty is 5 minutes at the penalty tent. Yellow card is for blocking. The penalty is 30 seconds. 3 penalties will result in a red card, which means disqualification from the race. Please do not argue with the race officials, but do acknowledge the card. If you do not report to the penalty tent to serve your penalty, you will be disqualified. Bike cutoff is 5 hours and 30 minutes after the last rolling start release. Please take note of the intermediate bike cutoff times based on the last swimmer entering the water. Turnaround 4, CC Lex at kilometer 55 at approximately 10:35 a.m. Turnaround 5, SRP at kilometer 66 at approximately 11:05 a.m. Bike Aid Station 3 at kilometer 77 at approximately 11:40 a.m. Kilometer 90, bike dismount at 12:10 p.m. Please note that relay runners will be allowed to race even if the cyclist is cut off or DNF. The transition team will let the runner know when they can enter the course. The team result will be shown as a DNF. Run! The 21.1-kilometer 3-loop run course starts at the Mactan New Town heading to Punta Engaño Road. Participants make the first turnaround at kilometer 4.5 at Amisa Residences and head back to Punta Engaño Road for the second turnaround at kilometer 7.5. The run course is closed to traffic. Run on the right side of the course. Participants will continue with the second loop, taking the next turnaround in Amisa Residences at kilometer 10 and head back to the next turnaround at kilometer 13. For the final loop, the participants will head back to Amisa Residences, taking the final turnaround at kilometer 15.5 and head to Punta Engaño Road and take a right at ML Quezon National Highway, making a left to the Mactan New Town Boulevard, heading to the finish line. You will be given lap bands at the following points: Turnaround 1, Turnaround 3, Turnaround 5 at the far end of the course in Amisa. There are 6 aid stations within the run course. Run Aid Station 1 at kilometer 1.5. Run Aid Station 2, kilometer 3, 8.7 and 14.2. Run Aid Station 3, kilometer 4.5, 10 and 15.5. Run Aid Station 4, kilometer 6, 11.5 and 17. Run Aid Station 5, kilometer 7.5, 13 and 18.5. Run Aid Station 6, kilometer 20. The following are available at the aid stations: water, Hype Pro, bananas, chips, cola, ice, portable toilets, and splash zones. Goo gels are only available at Run Aid Stations 3 and 5, the far turnaround. There are designated trash zones within the Run Aid stations. Please make sure you dispose at these areas only. Please do not litter. Please follow race marshals and directional signs for guidance and safety on the course. Run cutoff is 8 hours and 30 minutes from the last athlete entering the water, with expected course cutoff time at 3:10 p.m. Please take note of the intermediate run cutoff times. Turnaround 5, kilometer 15.5 at 2:30 p.m. The finish line at 3:10 p.m. The timing system will ensure you have completed the run course. Please ensure you follow the prescribed course. It is the athlete's responsibility to know the course. Athletes must cover the prescribed course in its entirety. Failure to do so will result in disqualification. If an athlete must exit the course, he or she shall re-enter the course at the same point of departure before continuing. Athletes that do not complete the course within the designated course cutoff time will fall into one of 2 classifications in the race results: did not finish or DNF. Athletes who miss a swim course or bike course cutoff time or an intermediate bike or run course cutoff time will not be allowed to continue. Not classified, or NC. Athletes who cross the finish line before the run course is closed but end up with a total race time over the maximum allowed time to complete the entire course. Finishing an Ironman 70.3 race is your ultimate goal. We at Ironman would like you to have the best experience at the finish line. So make sure you smile, dance, celebrate, and ring that bell when you PR. Do keep in mind that you're the only one allowed to cross the finish line. No family, no friends, no coaches will be allowed to cross the finish line with you. For relay teams, you may cross the finish line all together as a team. Just go to the relay meetup tent along the finish chute area. The finish line process. Once you cross the finish line, marshals will be there to congratulate you and you will receive a medal, a towel, light water, high pro, and hand over your timing chip, and then proceed to the recovery area for a shower, street gear bag pickup, and food. Awards presentation is on Sunday, April 21, 4 p.m. at the Ironman Expo for the top 3 athletes in each age group. This will be followed by the 2024 Ironman 70.3 World Championships Roll-Down Ceremony. There are a total of 40 age group slots available, plus an additional 15 slots for women to the 2024 VinFast Ironman 70.3 World Championships on December 14 to 15, 2024 in Taupo, New Zealand. The total price is $780 inclusive of taxes and fees that must be paid at the time. Roll-down ceremony process. If you hope to earn a slot, please be on time for slot allocation. If you qualify for a slot and your name is called but you're not there to claim the slot is lost and will roll to the next athlete on the list, and there will be no opportunity to get it back. If you don't think that you were fast enough to qualify but still wish to go to the World Championships, just show up. There will always be a chance you can earn a slot, as it is common for some slots to roll down from the top athletes in each age division. If you do take a slot, you will need to present a photo ID and be prepared to pay the $780 registration fee at the time. Only Visa and MasterCard are accepted. Important medical and health information. Your safety is our primary concern. The medical team will be stationed at the following: race venue, swim start and exit, transition, all bike and run aid stations, and at the finish line. If you are not feeling well on race morning, we strongly advise that you do not start the event. If you decide not to start the event, you must inform a race official so we can officially withdraw you from the event. If you start to feel unwell at any point of the day, we urge you to seek help rather than continue. If during the race you experience chest pain or discomfort, shortness of breath, or lightheadedness, please stop immediately and seek medical attention. A medical evaluation does not constitute outside assistance. You will not be disqualified for receiving a medical evaluation or having someone help you in getting medical assistance. During the swim, if you need assistance, raise your arm. If able, also yell, "Help!" Grab onto stationary safety assets if you need help. On the bike and the run, medical staff are located at all aid stations. If you are not in an aid station, stop. Let someone know you need help. Provide your bib number. At the recovery or post area, do not leave the post-race area until you are okay and rehydrated. If you are not well, please go to the medical tent at the finish line to be evaluated. Do not be afraid to ask for help. You will not be disqualified for receiving a medical evaluation. Manage your health and safety on race day. Race healthy, race smart. The Ironman Tracker app provides official real-time athlete tracking. Download the app on your phone to track athletes' times. Find them on the interactive map and share race day updates on social media. Sportograph is our partner for high-quality athlete photography in this race. They will proudly provide you with their photo flat to relive the experience of your Ironman 70.3 Lapu-Lapu Cebu. Smile and celebrate your achievement. visit www.sportograph.com. This has been your Ironman 70.3 Lapu-Lapu Cebu, presented by Megaworld, the Mactan Newtown Race Briefing. Good luck and see you at the finish line!